Well, we begin this afternoon with the start of a new school year for the largest school district in the country. But this year, the nearly million students in New York City public schools return for their first day of class with the state's cell phone ban in full effect. A huge adjustment for children and parents alike.
There were some concerns because, like I said, I like to communicate with my mother and my father sometimes.
I support it completely. I think the kids need to focus.
And good afternoon to you. I'm Liz Cho.
I'm David Navarro. Governor Hochul marked the first day with a visit to a middle school in Williamsburg, during which she applauded the ban on cell phones she has pushed for and how it will help students focus on their education.
And with day one in the books, are students sharing the same excitement? Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo joins us live now in Williamsburg with much more on how day one went. Anthony.
Well, Liz, Dave, there's been so much talk about this plan that, of course, today all eyes are on New York City schools now and looking to see how it was going to turn out. It's one thing for the governor, of course, to celebrate this policy, but what about the students? Well, surprisingly, many of them tell us they like it. They're on board. They're okay putting the phone away for a while. And maybe also surprisingly, it's some parents who are feeling a little bit of uncertainty. Students dismissed from MS 582 itching to reconnect with the rest of the world. For the first time in Talia Coulson's student career, her cell phone was not readily accessible.
It's really hard at first, but then you start getting used to it.
The phones were locked away in pouches just like this, pouches students carried with them, unlocked by teachers at the end of the school day. This is not much of a change in routine for Liz Vega, who had already been sending her son to school without his phone to limit distraction, confident in the school's main office to communicate if need be.
They also have a student phone. So if the students, instead of them using their cell phone, memorize your parents' number and then be able to call them.
And you're comfortable with all this?
I am.
Let's give a round of applause to our friend Frankie Focus.
The governor brought a friend along for her visit to Williamsburg, aptly named Frankie Focus, as she told kids this policy is for their greater good.
For too long, students have sat in schools with their cell phone in their hand, distracted, looking at TikTok dance videos. Anybody ever do that? You don't have to tell me here, that's all right. But do that at home, my friends.
The state's new bell-to-bell phone ban requires schools to have a plan for parents to reach their kids in case of an emergency. Roxy Feliz, like many concerned parents, still on the fence.
I think it's a good idea.
About what?
But I feel like maybe they could have more access in case there's an emergency.
Better learning is the reason behind all of this, including the state mandate to reduce class sizes. The DOE opening 7 new public schools this year, and these pouches are already helping kids make friends again the old-fashioned way.
It used to, we don't never talk to each other. But now we talk to each other because of the on the pouch.
How about that? Talking to each other in the classroom again. Of course, that is a good sign. There will be measures in place, at least at this school, for children to unlock those phones in designated areas just in case they really need to be on their phone under adult supervision. Now the research. We wait for that to pour in to show us how well this policy will indeed work. For now, we're live in Williamsburg. Anthony Carlo, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Anthony. Well,